towards the same issue of change of constitution. That is what took General Gowon, General Ojukwu, and the Western leader to Ghana, which after the discussion between the players, the leaders of the nation, they agreed on Aburi. And when they came back, because the enemy have seen that the only success, the only guarantee of prosperity in the land is the change of constitution, which will guarantee Igbo man the freedom to build himself in his region, which will guarantee a Yoruba the freedom to build himself in his own region, which will guarantee the Hausa the right to build themselves in their own region, because the enemy know that that is the only light. That is why they quenched it. Yes, they quenched it. And now, since then, everybody in the Nigerian state has been suffering. Currently, I am not laughing at anybody. I am not mocking you. But you know, 85% of your population cannot eat 3 square meals a day as the result of fake and unacceptable constitution which the politician used to cage the population down, to weaponize, to use it as a weapon to bring poverty in the land, to make sure that everybody will dance to their tune, aka what is happening in the north. I am of the opinion that what Nigeria need now is rapid change of constitution. I repeat myself, rapid. You know what, when I say rapid? Fastest. You know, like the assembly, the president, the senate, they should, silent everything they are doing and be fast about the change of constitution. A constitution that will guarantee a region the right, in fact, a local government the right to control her resources and pay tax as a company to the Federal Republic, to the federal account. And now, let me remind you, we learn our democracy from United States of America. United States of America run independent constitution, separate constitution. State of California has her own constitution, has her own police, has her own flag. What they share together is currency and military. America understands that they are not one. That's why they call it union. And at the end, the name United States of America, knowing that these are different people. But in order for them to be together, you've got to allow Efik people to practice their tradition within their locality. You've got to allow the Jukum to practice their tradition within their locality. Allow them to police themselves to the best of their knowledge. If they need help, Federal will come. Now, again, UK, which colonized you guys, perhaps still colonizing you, but let's be moderate to accept that you are now independent, right, as you claim. But we know that is not the reality. But in the other hand, the UK, today, is also a group of people who came together to form a nation. And in order for that nation to work, they've got to allow every state, like Scotland, they have their own flag. Scotland has her own police. Scotland has her own security. Because the bottom line here is the ability to govern and protect yourself. Ability to provide your own security by yourself. Because in no reason will I allow anybody from Anambra to come and attack Enugu. Impossible. No reason will anybody from Katsina allow anybody from Boronu to come and attack Katsina. No reason would anybody from Benin allow anybody from Ekiti to come and attack Benin. But if you send the police from Lagos to Ekiti, and somebody is coming from Lagos to attack Ekiti, of course, you can't allow the person to come and do whatever he or she want to do, you know. But when we localize security, localize the police, let it be that my local government will be able to protect. I have made a video here, and I told you guys how during the regime of, I think, who was the president then? It was Jonathan? Obasanjo stroke Jonathan. That is when Neighborhood Watch was very organized and alert, perhaps in Enugu State. And we had issue within our environment, you know, like the bad guys was breaking into homes, doing a lot of things. And you know what happened? The local government chairman have to empower each village to protect themselves. In our own village, you know what we did? We said, hey, you guys, street by street, don't near my street, protect your own street. Anything that happens in your street, we will hold you responsible for that. As soon as that law was enacted, believe you me, criminality stopped. Because everybody was alert, protecting their street. 10 p.m., everybody is already on the street, defending your own street. Every youth, everybody came out, defend your street. You know, and in the neighboring village, what they did, they didn't apply the same method that we did, but they had what is called unification security, unified security. They worked together, but they were able to stop the crisis too, because they are united. That's why you have to allow people to do things how they understand it. What we need is a solution. What we need is a result. However you do it, we don't care. But what we need to see is end to criminality, end to crisis in our land. And it is doable. And you know and I know. But because you don't want peace in our society, that is why you keep supporting what is unacceptable and what can never give us a good result. What is your problem? We all know that the constitution we are using today is fake and unacceptable and does not guarantee even a governor the right to defend his or her state. And we want that freedom down to local government. As local government have been given autonomy to their finance, we want also local government to be given autonomy in security to defend herself. If she needs help, she can call on the state government. If the state is not enough, she can call on the federal because she pays tax to the federal. And the federal owns her responsibility to come and defend her when she is in need. We have to localize everything from economy down to security. And by so doing, believe you me, within 4 or 5 years, Nigeria will become London in Africa. Go to any developed country around the world. They localize the police. Where I am living, it is very impossible, very, very impossible for you to misbehave. Because even the house owner, the landlady or the landlord you are living in his or her house is an officer. Any misbehavior, you see police in your door, you will be surprised. I had a friend, he had a misunderstanding with his wife and they were making noise, nobody knows what is happening inside the house. But the neighbor called police for him, and when the police came, it happens to be that they are having issues like fighting. And after looking into the case, one of them was deported for misbehaving. Now, who called police? Was it the man or the woman? No, it was the neighbors because they are trained to be security conscious. Because nobody knows if you are unaliving somebody or not. So for that reason, when you equip the locals, educate them to understand the importance of security, the society will be safe. And that is why we are calling for that freedom and that